Boom. Hashtag just saying. I have to fix my seat.
What's that?
Oh my goodness. It has been a week. It's been a week.
Since our last show.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
So, oh, boy howdy, boy howdy. The dumpster is gone. Ladies and gentlemen, the dumpster is gone.
Yay, I didn't even know it.
I'm not speaking in metaphor. The actual dumpster. I had a dumpster.
Oh, I wish I could say that about the storage unit.
Oh. I was going to say, can you rent a little dumpster and just throw shit away?
I gotta go through it first before I can throw it out.
That's probably for the best.
You know, I would love just to open the door and just start putting everything in the bag.
Just
don't even look at it.
Chuck it.
And say goodbye.
I did a lot of that with the basement. But that's neither here nor there. Right?
Just pay for another month.
Someday! Fingers crossed.
It's like getting stabbed.
It's like getting stabbed. Stabbed in the wallet.
It's $172 a month right now. And that's with the insurance.
Why do you have insurance on it? If you don't mind my asking.
If something happens to my stuff or if someone steals my stuff, I'm covered.
Okay.
You know I can't tell them how much what is.
That is worth $50,000. It was so rare. Woo-wee! $50K. Gimme.
Right off the bat, the only that I can think of in there that
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to get stolen was the official replica lightsaber from Star Wars.
I want one of those.
The ones that used to cost like $199. You press a button and the whole thing lights up. And
Yeah.
it looks real and felt real. It's like it had the weight.
They have this thing at Disney. What is it? The Rise of the Resistance theme park there. And you can make your own little lightsaber. You customize it. You pick your hilt or whatever that's called, and and the color and everything. I want to do that so bad, and it was.
I would love to.
It was $199, right? Which I was like, okay. I mean, I can.
I'd do that in a second. I don't care.
Get the. Well, just wait.
Yeah, it's probably $4.99 now, right?
I was like, yeah, I can. Yeah, I would do that. Yep, that's not a no yet, right? But because the pandemic, and they weren't able to be open at full capacity for a long time, they are raising prices of everything.
Of course they are. Why wouldn't they?
Of course they are.
Butt munches.
Oh, so I don't know how much it will cost now. I mean, if it's not excruciatingly expensive.
$150. That's my guess.
You know, I mean, I can't see
a thing.
A thing. I can't
see a thing.
I can't see a thing. Here's the thing. I want one.
Me too.
But I just can't. I mean, if it's the $199 was really pushing it, right? I mean, if it goes up to like $299, I mean, I might have to walk away. You know, you gotta draw a line somewhere, right? I think that's my line. The bummer is that they also had this thing, and I want to do this so bad. Where you go in, yeah, I know.
I drew my line.
Yeah, it's the line in the sand. They have this thing where you can go, and I want to do this so bad. Where you go and you build your own droids.
Oh yeah.
Right, so you can build like an R2D2. You make your own little R2D2. BB-8. I love BB-8. Little. Do you? I was gonna say, can you find a pen that works?
You look like. Oh no, you got one.
No, I have one.
I didn't see what the button do there.
It's blue.
The damn pen is blue.
And that was about $100 to do, and I believe that's probably gone up as well. So I'm like, I don't know. And it's like, oh, you pay for the experience. Well, I mean, unless they're gonna put me in the movie. I mean, what's the experience, really?
Unless I'm gonna get some while I'm
get some
putting it together. Maybe I'll go 500. I don't know.
Sean, I'll go up to 5 if there's some pleasure. That's being polite. By the way, I don't know if I said this. I think it was it last week? I told the bathroom story about it, like peeing quietly. Don't you know? I got a text from my mom. And she was like,
"What did Mom say?"
She was basically like, because I had said that like people as you get older, like you just don't care. Like my dad will say whatever now, and it's hilarious because he's like, "Argh." And so my mom texts me and she's like, I don't care, I'm in the bathroom. I don't give a shit. And then she's like, and it's not because I'm old. She's like, I just don't care. And I was like, you know what? That's a good philosophy to have. It's not because I'm old, I just don't care. That's a t-shirt. That's my new shirt. Ooh. I ordered a couple of new shirts. I'm waiting for them to come to me. I'm excited about. But I see you have your Batman. Sean has the Batman t-shirt on today.
Yep. Had it made up.
You had that made up, did you?
Yep.
Very nice.
I looked for the logo that Michael Keaton had.
Yeah.
The first one.
Mm-hmm.
This is my favorite version of it.
Mm-hmm.
So I tried to find one that had a black background because it kind of merges in with the shirt.
Right.
So did that. Kind of sized it on the window that you use to make your own shirt.
Yeah.
Because you got to click and drag the picture and then size it up and everything and make sure it's clear enough.
Yeah. Happy with it? Yes?
Very.
Oh, all right. Good.
I have a
Good,
mouse
good.
pad of this coming now.
Oh, all right.
Ordered the mouse pad.
Is that for work or just to have?
I use it at work.
Oh, all right.
I don't have my computer set up in my apartment, so can't use it there.
No computer, no internet.
No, my coworker was telling me about this deal with Xfinity.
Yeah.
$50, no contract. I'm gonna look into that.
Okay.
Maybe I'll finally get it soon.
We'll see.
Yeah, that's what I say about the storage unit.
You know what?
Maybe I'll get in there soon this weekend.
It's all right.
No, you won't. Something suddenly is gonna come up. Like the Brady Bunch.
Something suddenly came up. George Glass called. And I have a date.
Right.
Let me tell you something. This is not quite in that same vein, but you know those sitcoms where it's like, you know, somebody makes a date and then something happens and they have like 2 dates and they're like, oh, wow. And,
they on this one and on
yeah. And you'll get a cocky guy who will be like, oh, I can date 2, and then he'll, like, you know, sit down with one girl at a restaurant and then like go outside I have to go to the bathroom, and he'll go outside and meet the other girl and sit her down and run back and forth between the tables. She just thinks he has diarrhea. Cause he's like, oh. Anyway, this week I was trying to get someone here to give me an estimate on cementing my basement, right? Now, we know what kind of luck I have with tradesmen, wherein upon they never show up. I can't get somebody to show up, right?
Especially the mow.
Yeah, especially for my lawn. Oh, I gotta mow the dumpster has prevented me from mowing the lawn for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, it was a little thick when I drove on.
Oh, God. Yeah, I gotta mow it. I'm not
I
happy.
thought I was driving over like a Sasquatch or something. Bigfoot.
So I sent out, I did like a email blast. Like I sent out things to like 4 different people, right? 2 dudes actually responded. Actually. And one of them was like, I'm free today. I'll come by today. And I went, shit. Like I'm not only am I ill prepared for people who...
Were you alone when you got that?
I was.
You can't turn and say, Jay, pinch me.
I know. Well, my thing is that I don't like talking to people I don't know. So when it comes to like and Jay is probably more introverted than I am, and I make him do all that stuff, right? So I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, well, what time were you thinking? And the guy gives me a time and I went, oh, that's perfect because Jay will be home. And, you know, he can deal with you. Right?
I can hide in the office.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, I was working anyway. So, and then the other guy writes me back and he goes, well, what's going on this afternoon? And I went, oh, no. You know, like I've already made a date. I'm already in the restaurant. I can't handle another person. And it was like, you don't want them to find out about each other. You know, like you're serial dating. It's like, oh, no. You can't find out I'm cheating on you with someone who might give me a better price. Right? So I'm like, well, sometime next week would be good. Because I'm sitting there thinking, they won't possibly run into each other. Right? So then the guy's like, okay, well, how about this day? And I'm like, that's perfect. Now, the first guy, Jay liked him.
Yes. He likes the first guy, you like the second guy.
I haven't met the second guy yet. He's coming during the week. But here's the weird thing, right? As I'm sitting in my office now, the way to get to the basement is right outside my office. So I can hear all the chattering, right? And like every once in a while I hear like laughing. I'm like, what is happening?
He made a friend.
Well, I don't know. When Jay said...
Got a new pal.
So then I heard them out front, and I knew they were out there because my phone went off. And I'm sitting there, and I'm like, okay, well, he's outside for a really long time, right? And, I mean, I can see Jay like, all right, let's wrap this up, right? Yeah. So because he doesn't like talking to strangers either. So he finally comes in and I'm like, it took like almost an hour, right? So I was like, you were outside for a really long time. And he goes, yeah, well, he showed me we went to the basement and he was talking and stuff. And I was like, sound like you guys were having a chuckle storm outside.
A date.
And he goes, he was the one, he's like, you would just say stuff and laugh. He's like, I don't know. He's like, I didn't know what he was talking about. So I said, okay. And then I said, well, you were out front for a little while. And he said, yeah. The guy was really proud of his truck. He had like an older truck, like a classic model truck that he had bought. And he wanted to show it to Jay. And he's like, let me show you my truck.
It's not a ham radio.
Hang on. Right?
Ah.
So the guy opens it up, shows Jay the cab. Jay immediately eyes all the radios that the guy has. He's got a ham radio and some other kind of radio. CB maybe. And so Jay's like, oh, I know this model. And I mean, now he's talking, right? I know this model and this and blah, blah, blah. And they still make this model. Can you believe it? It's 40 years old. And so the guy points and he goes, well, this one doesn't work. And,
I'll fix it.
hang on now.
Well, let's make a deal. And
hang on now.
I'm only kidding over here.
No, I'm fucking serious, right? So he looks at the guy and he's like, oh, well, it's probably this and blah, blah, blah. He does this for a living. So he's like, well, it's probably this and blah, blah, blah. And the guy goes, oh. I didn't, I just took for granted that it was just broken and I'd have to buy a new one. And he's like, no, and you just do this and blah, blah, blah. And you really should run the wire this way. And Jesus Christ. So the guy goes, well, I tell you what, right?
Here's what I'm going to do for you.
Now we're on a tell you what. He goes, well, I'll tell you what, if you fix my CB radio, I will knock some money off my estimate for your basement.
I like this guy already. I can see why Jay likes him already.
So he's telling me all this, and I was like, oh, and I said, well, was he at least nice? Like, was he okay? Or was he, like, did you get, like, he's a douche vibe or what? And he goes, he seemed all right. I said, are you saying that because he had a ham radio? He's like, no, he seemed all right. And I said, do you like this guy? And he's like, yeah. And I said, well, we got one more guy to go. You know, we're still dating. We're still we haven't bought the ring yet, right? So Jay's like, well, you know, this guy's all right, and he's gonna knock the money off. So he's in the top right now.
It should be.
Right. We're planning the engagement.
Already talking about knocking money off for a favor.
Yeah. So then the guy sends me a message, and he goes, can I have a phone number and email so I can send you the quote? So he sends a quote, and the quote was way off of what he had told Jay, right? So I'm like, ooh, that hurts. But he's like, and you know, he explained in his little thing, you know, it's this price because of this and blah, blah, blah. And he can't get a proper cement truck into the backyard because of the space. So he needs to do some other kind of truck. So that costs a bit extra, apparently. I don't know. So I was like, I was going to write the guy back, and how much if my husband fixes your radio? Will we be back to the original quote price? I forwarded it to Jay. We haven't spoken about it yet. I haven't really talked to him. He had a very busy day, I guess. So I mean, I was paranoid for a little while because I'm like, oh, they can't see each other. Like they can't cross paths. I don't want that to happen. But it's moving forward. The first guy, because I haven't spoken to the second guy yet. He wants to start by like the 10th. Like he's raring to go. He's like blah blah blah. And the thing that kind of, I don't know, I'm not gonna say it put me off, but he's like at the bottom of the email with the quote. He's like, "Can't wait to work with you. Let's get started." I'm like, whoa! I haven't said anything to you. Calm down. Right? Just calm down. Jesus.
Well, at least you got someone ready to go.
Yeah, this guy's ready to go. I'm happy because I had a thing in my head. I had a schedule in my head. I wanted it to be done by October. I wanted everything to be moved down there. I wanted the equipment up. I wanted the ceiling done. Everything I wanted done. I wanted it done by October. And I don't think I'm going to make it, but I don't think it's going to be too much further. That's if we end up going with this guy because he wants to start like right away. And there's the dog! Yay!
Hi, Daisy. Hi, Daisy.
You know what I love is how she hates closed doors, right? So she just sees a closed door and she's like, I need to open this. I mean, she came in here for no reason. Just to make sure we were still here.
Sometimes she'll come over here just to get like at least 1 or 2 pets from me. Then she'll start walking away. Unless I get that one spot that makes her leg go crazy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Making them go crazy. So, I wrote it down. I don't know if you remember because Monday, you talked to me about a Funko Pop story. And you were like, oh, I should tell that on the thing. It's like, do you want to tell it or no? I'm not forcing you.
I'm trying to remember how I said it to you.
I can't. I don't know.
We'll come back to that.
We'll come back. Okay, we'll put a pin in that. And we'll circle
Sorry,
back.
Mom.
Yeah. Oh, my mom's.
We'll try to unpin that one soon.
She's gritting her teeth right now, you know. She's like, don't put the pin in.
Well, I'm trying to think if it had to do with Gadget one or the Danger Mouse one.
I thought it was the Gadget one.
It was the Gadget one. I just bought an Inspector Gadget Funko Pop.
Yeah.
At I think it was Newberry Comics. And after I bought it, I found online that there's a special edition version just like it. Except for he's got a little arm coming out of his hat holding up his badge.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I like that one better. Of course I see that one after I buy the other one.
Oh, of course. Right.
So now I ordered that one and I'm thinking about just going to bring the other one back over the weekend.
You know, I mean,
I don't need 2. I'm not that much of a Funko collector that I need both versions. Both versions of Gadget.
I have shelves upon shelves. I have too many, if I'm honest.
I've actually
Actually,
you've seen the the Jenga wall of mine.
Oh, God.
With the DVDs and
Yes.
Funko Pops mixed. I'm
Yes.
starting to get a handful of those.
I'm still trying to figure out a way. I'm waiting for Kelly to show up because
Here or up there?
she's gonna be here in next week, I think. And I'm waiting for her to show up because I'm desperate to find a new a way to. My DVDs are just crazy. I thought she could help me figure out the storage or something. I mean, at best, we could maybe buy a new shelf. She could help me figure that out. I know, I'm giving her.
They're gonna say she can help me build that.
Well, oh yeah, I hate building shit.
I used to like it.
I remember when I built this thing that holds the Funko Pops and stuff. Oh, I mean, I was cursing. There's a lot of anger in this shelf. I can tell you that right now.
I have a brand new shelf that same color.
Yeah.
That, I think it's supposed to be 4 or 5 shelves.
Yeah.
Bought it about a year and a half ago. I still haven't put it together.
Procrastination.
All the pieces are just leaning up against the side of the wall in my bedroom. Never got around to it.
I mean, I understand because I really hate putting stuff together. I really do. I mean, I will.
These days, I don't want to. I want to buy them already together.
I would love that. I would love the option of like, $50 extra and having it already made. It's like, that'll save me some time. Probably a lot of sweat and tears. As I get frustrated and start throwing hammers.
I'm trying to keep my eye out for someone that's just getting rid of one outside. That's still in like perfect condition.
Yeah. Well, good luck with that.
I found one before. It was a small one.
Yeah.
We use it for the DVDs of my girlfriend's daughter's DVDs.
Yeah.
Looks like you just bought it.
It is Friday, but it's also Nikki's birthday today.
Is it?
It is Nikki's birthday.
Happy birthday, Nikki.
I texted her this morning, all in caps, and I was like, sorry for yelling! She's like, no caps. I won't say how old she is. It's improper to do. So.
Another year older.
Yeah, another year older. When we're all
enjoy these birthdays now, because when you're our age, you don't want them.
Who was I talking to that doesn't? Oh, my friend Tina. She wanted to throw her son.
I thought you were gonna say she wanted to throw herself.
She just wanted to throw her son. That's all. Just phew. No, she wanted to throw her son a birthday party. At first it was a birthday party and he said no. And then her and her husband were talking about throwing him a graduation party because this is the senior year. And he caught wind of it and was like, nope. And I said, I understand that because I don't like parties either. And especially like if the party is for something that I have done. Like, be it like, it's been a long time since I graduated, but by it, whatever. It's like, oh, hey! Woo! You did it! I don't know. I don't like being, like, the focus of a party. It's too much pressure.
As you get older, too, it's almost like you wonder, are they here for me in the party? Or are they here for the food? Or depending on what type of party you're at and where it is.
Yeah.
Are they here for the food and drink?
Did you ever have, when you were younger, did you ever have, like, a birthday party?
Yeah. I was like...
I don't...
Before, like, 12, 11.
Oh, okay. So, but when you were a little bit younger.
Like 5 to 8 friends over.
Oh, okay. I never...
That's when it's fun, because, you know it's for you, and they bring all these gifts for you.
That would drive me crazy. I don't... Even as an adult, that would drive me crazy. I've never had a birthday party in my life. And it drives Jay absolutely crazy. And he teases me all the time, I'm going to throw your party. I won't be here. You can throw me a party all you like. I won't be here. And it makes me very uncomfortable. And especially like the happy birthday thing. It's like what do you do when everybody's singing happy birthday to you? What do you do? I mean, you just stand there. It's the most awkward thing. You stand there and it's just like, you're off key. You're just mouthing the words. You're a little too close to the candles. You should back up. Don't steal my wish. What are you doing? It's my wish. Wish you'd go home. That's what I wish. Shit. So, I mean, he thinks it's this great travesty because I've never had a birthday party, and I'm absolutely fine with it. I need to reiterate that. I am absolutely fine with it. It's just, I'm uncomfortable. Yeah. It's my life. I'm sorry. It's just how I feel. I mean, Nikki, if you want a birthday party, I'll come to it, but
she'll sing to you.
I try to sing. I always happy birthday. Good job. So, I know this is completely out of context, but for the audio folks, we do the first 30 or 40 minutes up on YouTube. So if you want to watch us yak, you can. For the video folks, you listen to the entire show on iTunes, SoundCloud, Stitcher, Google Play, Anchor, that Kelly hates, Spotify,
look for us and spot us,
Audible,
we hear you, baby,
and Amazon Music. Those are
the smiling at us. We smile back.
Those are the big uns. I'm sure it's other places. Biggins. I'm sure it's other places. I can't handle it.
That was the name of Al Bundy's nudie magazine.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Sorry. So, here's an interesting thing, right? I made a Facebook post, right?
Right.
On my personal page, not the podcast page, but we are on Facebook and Instagram and Tumblr and Twitter. Are you all right? You got a whole thing happening back there. You went through that can already?
Oh yeah.
Jesus.
I was thirsty.
Camel in the desert.
Yep.
Jesus. Okay. So I made a Facebook post about how, you know, one of those things, it's like, I really thought I was the only one who felt this way, right? If I have something to do later in the day, and let's just say, for example, I have a doctor's appointment, right?
Oh.
No, that was just an example.
Oh.
So I have a doctor's appointment at like 11. No, we'll say like noon. I have a noon doctor's appointment. No matter what time I wake up, I will say to myself, I have that doctor's appointment at noon. I can't do anything else today. There is something with my stupid brain that no matter what I have happening, I say, and it doesn't matter. I say to myself, well, I can't do anything else because I have this at that time. And I really thought that it was just something stupid in my own head, right? And I made this post. Oh my God. I was shocked and pleased to find out that I was not the only one who felt this way.
Yay.
I had a bunch of people like, oh my God, I do that too. It's like, shit, really? I thought it was just me.
No.
Oh, well, I mean, it's very gratifying to know that. Because it's like, you always think you're the only one who has these thoughts. I mean, I could go on, but I'm pretty sure I'd be alone on an island. But I was happy that these thoughts were shared by other people. I was like, oh, thank God, other people feel this way.
Yay.
I really thought it was just me.
No.
It's like, oh, I gotta do that later. Well, I can't do anything else. And I'm gonna tie that into a story I'm gonna tell you after. So you'll have to stay tuned. You have to listen to the audio for that. But
oh, that's gonna piss your mom.
Shoot. Well, if
That's like pinning some.
well, I wanted to talk about something else, and I want to make sure I talked about it while we're on video. And okay, you know what? I'll save the other thing. I'll do the pin story now, so my mom's not mad at me. Me too. Thank you. We just Kelly just said me too.
Hey, Cal.
It's a thing. I don't know why I do that. I have no idea why I do that. There's something in my brain that says you won't have time to do anything else. So I'm gonna tie that into the story. This is a very harrowing story. But try to hold on, right? I am okay. So
You're okay?
I'm fucking trying. Buddy.
I'm good too.
I'm trying. So I am still a little bit stressed. This week, Jay and I bought the plane tickets, right? Yeah. But okay, so we're trying to come up with we're trying to come up with things to do that won't be we won't be around a lot of people. Yes. So
Yeah, private plane.
Aside from the plane. And the plane, you have to wear the mask the entire time.
No, it's
right?
like get a private plane.
Oh, I wish. I wish I had private plane money. Oh, are you kidding me? That'd be sweet. So, okay.
Get John Travolta to fly you.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't trust him. I'd trust Harrison Ford first. And he crashes.
Yes.
But he's not died.
No.
So Harrison
The
can
force
fly
is
me.
with him.
Harrison's got the force. Thank you. If he can get the Millennium Falcon through in 7 parsecs, he can get me to fucking London. That's what's happening, right? Now, the reason I'm going is because of these two British men. These two actors, right? The show, they have a new show. But they have an old show, which is responsible for that box set back there. And the old show was called League of Gentlemen. Now, that show was based on a real town in England. It's a town called Hadfield. Now, because I'm so nerdy, Hadfield. H-A-D.
Oh, it's not Haddonfield from the movie Halloween.
No.
Okay.
So because I'm so nerdy, I'm on a couple of Facebook groups, right? Now, someone had ended up posting a bunch of swag that they got. And I was like, oh, where'd you get that? And they said, well, there's this store in Hadfield you can get all this crap. And I'm like, I want that crap. How do I get that crap? And they're like, I was like, is the store online? Because I will order fucking everything. And they're like, no, the store's not online. You literally have to go there. And I'm like, Wah! So I was talking to Jay about how sad I was because I'm not going to get any of that stuff. And I had looked online, and Hadfield is like 3.5 hours from where I'm staying, right? So I'm like, oh, that's too long. It's too long of a day. It's out of reach, right? So I had it in my head. I'm like, it's not going to happen. I know. So I was talking to Jay about it, and he goes, yeah, it's only 3.5 hours. And I went, really? And he goes, well, yeah. He's like, if you can only get that stuff there, and it's only like 3.5 hours away, he's like, that's like if we drove to New York. And I went, I see. Yeah. I said, so am I hearing that you aren't objecting to this at all? And he goes, no. And then he goes, we'll take the train. And I went, we will. So, and as it turns out, the company that my husband works for owns rail in other countries. So he can get, I can't see. It's like, I don't know. It's like something. I'm sorry, I missed it. So I said, anyway, they own rail in other countries. Long story short, too late.
One by one, you're all right.
He can get a discount on the train. So I was like, and you get a discount on the train. This is awesome, right?
Saving money already on your trip.
Oh God! So I was psyched, right? I'm literally looking forward to that the most, right? I'm like, I'm gonna buy everything they have. Like I'm buying everything they have. I was like, oh boy, souvenirs galore, right? Here's where things take a turn, as they do.
You want to buy a British man too?
No.
Oh.
No. So, we bought...
My family and I are looking for sex.
You love that joke.
Yeah.
I bought the plane
That's
tickets.
the best part of the European vacation movie.
I like when he's doing the German dance and he's pissing everybody, he slaps the guy. It's like, oh. Because Germans are very angry people. So, what occurs is we bought the tickets and I went to look at traveling right now. I see people all the time. Like my cousin just went like a bunch of. She's like gone a bunch of places this year already, right? And I'm like, how do you travel at all? Because there's so many restrictions, right? And I'm not complaining about the mask, but you have to wear the mask on the plane. I have to provide them with the CDC. We are. I know. I don't know what you're saying we are to, but that's okay. So, I don't know. So, anyways.
We are. Alrighty then.
We are. So, the thing is, right, I'm not complaining about the mask on the plane. I agree with it. I'm there for it. Got to provide the CDC vaccination thing, right? Okay, not a problem. I'm still here for it, right? This is where it gets really bad, right? There are regulations in England. When I land, I have 2 days to get a COVID test, right? Which in and of itself is a little problematic because because I need another test
before you leave.
Before I leave. It can take up to 48 to 72 hours to get the results. By the time I get the results of the first test, I will need to be on a plane to go home. Right? So, for anybody trying to accomplish this, I first of all, I don't recommend it because this is the most stressful fucking thing I've ever done. There are, right now, they've bumped the U.S. to the amber list. We were green, now we're amber because it's spreading still. So,
I want to go back to green.
Oh, I want to be green so bad. Kermit. Piggy. So,
yay!
So we've been bumped to amber, but I still don't have to quarantine. But I need to do the COVID testing, right? And as an extra fun thing,
yay, fun!
I have to fill out, and I'm probably going to have Jay do it because he gets actually excited about having to fill out a form. I can't tell you how excited my husband gets if he hears that a form has to be filled out. Yeah,
I can't wait till we have a big screen.
I know. Well, what Kelly just said is that she works in a doctor's office and she's had patients calling her from the airport for their test results. A friend of mine works at CVS and she gets the same thing. And so she gave me the timeline. She's like, get it this day, no fucking later. She's like, you'll have it by this day. It'll be good, right? So I am trying to calculate this in my head with Jay. Now, I told Jay, I was like, you know what we should do? Because I don't want to say the word special. There's a certain test that the airlines want from you, and it's called, what is it, the PCD or PCR or
Bend over.
oh god, the PhD, some kind of test, right? Some
PCP.
I know. Some meth would be good, I tell ya. Woo, booting the black tar.
John DeLorean.
I know. So it's the PC something test. PCR doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Anyway, you can't do the rapid test to get on a plane. That's the point, right? So I was talking to Jay, and the airlines will accept a test, a PCR. Thank you. The airlines will accept the test, but it can't be no more than 3 days prior, right? So Jay and I were calculating this, and we decided if we go on Thursday, and what we're doing now, instead of getting the 2 tests, right, we will make the 1 test count as the both things, right? Because the airline didn't say you needed a separate test. They only said you needed the PCR test. So I said, when we go to be tested for the 2-day stupid thing, let's just do a PCR test. Then we'll have the results for the plane. We only have to get the 1 test. Right?
Yeah.
With me? Okay. Okay. So, now.
Haven't fallen yet.
Okay. Now, the hectic life then begins in trying to find the clinic that will do this test. We find one. It is across London, right? So I'm like, okay, and Jay's excited because we can take the train. Holy shit! He's like, we can take the train right there, and we'll get off there. It's a short walk because my back is shit. We'll be at the clinic, no problem. And what I was upset about was that Thursday, because we're not going to have a lot of time, right? So that Thursday was supposed to be the day we were going to Hadfield to get my swag. Right? So I was all miffed because I'm like, I have to, and remember what I said, if I have something to do, I can't do anything else that day. So I was sitting there going, this day is fucked. And Jay goes, what do you mean? And I said, we have to do this stupid test. And he's like, yeah? And I said, yeah, that means we can't do anything else. And he goes, what are you talking about? And I said, we have to do this stupid test. That's going to be our whole day. And he goes, what makes you think it's going to be the whole day? Because it will be the whole day. I can't do anything else that day. You know, this place isn't like around the corner. It's like a 3.5 hour train ride, right? So he goes, okay. So I found the clinic. I look, you have to schedule it. So the earliest thing is like 10 a.m., right? So he goes, well, if you schedule it, even if they're running late and they don't take us until 11, with the train schedule, we can catch a 12-something train. It'll get us to Hadfield by this time. That particular store I want to go to, which is the only store that sells any of that stuff, closes at like 5. He goes, you'll still have 2 hours to walk around this store, and then we'll get back. He's like, we'll be back by like, 6 or 7. He's like, it's fine. But, I mean, meanwhile, I was like pissed. Like, through my phone, angry. I'm like, this is bullshit. Because I have to do this stupid test. This is the only thing I can do today. Right? So he's like, no, we can do both things. So I have to do that. Oh, and back to the form. The form my husband's so excited about that he gets to fill out.
I'm picturing now.
Yeah. Do they do testing at the airport? You know what? I actually don't know that. To fly out of Logan, I have to get the PCR, and they, as far as I know, they don't do testing there. I don't know about Heathrow. I mean, I guess I could ask online. And one of the many things that I'm in. I don't know. So the other thing that we have to do is fill out what's called, and this sounds horrible, a passenger locator form. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. So they can find me. Oh yeah, I gotta put my entire life on this form. It's your name, your driver's license, your passport, where you're staying, how long you're staying, where you think you're gonna go, and I'm like,
Jesus.
what the fuck? And I mean, on one hand, I get it because it's like they want it's some sort of weird contact tracing thing they're doing, but on the other hand, it's like, I mean, I can't tell you exactly what I'm doing. I don't even know. I was, however, very excited because I'm so nerdy. The clinic is like 2 streets over from the Sherlock Holmes Museum.
Ooh.
So I looked at Jane, I'm like, can we go to the Sherlock Museum? My inside man says they should have testing as it's an international airport. I mean, I have to be tested. I gotta be tested for the 2-day thing. I'm nervous. I'm not nervous, but I'm wondering, like, if I didn't do that and I just said, well, I'll do it at the airport before I go, would the hotel rat me out? Because it's like, they've been here and they didn't go to do any kind of testing. Come arrest them. And the thing is that if you violate any of this shit, like you try to fake a form or do any of that, it's like 10 grand. They fine you if you don't do the testing and all this other stuff, right? So I'm a little bit nervous about that. I guess I can make because I have to schedule.
You're not gonna lose a house, right? Everybody has 3 mortgages these days.
I know. Jesus. I mean, I guess I can schedule the COVID thing, and then if I find out, I can always cancel with the clinic. But I mean, I think it's probably better at this point just to have all my bases covered. I mean, this is so. I'm like, Jesus, Jay. I've never done anything that's caused me this much distress, and it's supposed to be just this easy, simple thing. Like, traveling already drives me crazy. And now I have all of this shit on top of it. It's like, oh my God. Fill out the forms.
I looked at the trap, right?
I know. Oh, I should have printed the forms while I had the printer hooked up the other day. My goodness. Oh. Well, in October...
My favorite month.
I love fall, so I
love Halloween.
I'm very excited that we're approaching fall, and we these 2 jokers here, we're coming up on the 300th episode.
Yay!
And I'm not gonna tell you what's going on, but something good is happening. Oh yes.
We're planning it.
Yes. I mean, it's pretty much set in stone.
Yay!
Yeah. Forms have been filled out. I had to do them. I was awful. I hate filling out forms. Oh, good for you. I hate filling out forms. They're awful. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I mean, I see people all the time and say, oh, I'm going here. I did this. How? How are you getting anything done? I mean, my God. It's
Can't do anything.
I can't do anything. I can't do it. Oh, and so because Thursday, we're wasting the entire day going out to this thing so that I can get a fucking snow globe.
That it?
Yeah, well, what?
Is that it? Nothing else there?
Oh, I mean, I've seen that they sell snow globes, so I'm definitely getting a snow globe. Just because it has, like, the characters in it and stuff. I don't know what else they sell. I'm keeping it. I'm keeping an eye out. I mean, if they have something worth my while, I have to get something because now it's been like so much trouble planning to get there. Right?
You want your rewards.
Oh, I definitely want my reward. Definitely. So because we're wasting the whole day going there and back, I know. And hopefully the Sherlock Museum. It was so funny because I was looking on the little Google map and I'm like, "Ooh, the Sherlock Museum is like right around the corner." He goes, "Yeah, it is." He's like, you know what else? The stop we have to get off is the Baker Street stop. And I'm like, oh, we need to go. He goes, yeah, we do. He said if we get out of the, if we're in and out of the clinic for the COVID test, if we end up having to go and not going to the airport to do it, I said, well, we'll just tiptoe right over to the Sherlock Museum and have a poke around. I'd like to do that. But anyway, I felt bad because we're spending a whole day, killing a whole day going out to this town. Although my husband swears he's not upset. I get to ride a train. That's his thing. We'll be on a train. I'm happy.
Enjoy the view.
I hope we get to see some
Take
good...
a nap.
I hope I get to see, like, some English countryside. And not just, like... It's like go fucking... The train through Quincy or something. I'm looking at quarries and shit. It's like, oh, I can see this crap at home. What is that? Dishevelment? I can see poverty at home. So, I said Saturday, which will be our last real day to do anything. I say you can pick whatever we do Saturday. So I don't.
Well, Santa, like, can you get that in writing?
No. I've said it. He doesn't need it in writing. So now I'm kind of like, about what he's gonna pick to do.
He's gonna try to find some place that has radios and.
Oh.
He was looking, wasn't he?
This man.
Or a record store.
This man. No, he hasn't looked for a record store, but I bet you he will. We were talking about something the other night, and then he said, Suite number 9. I want room number 9. I would request it. Inside number 9. Oh, shit. I need to go and get a new inspection sticker. Because mine expired in August, and I was purposely waiting till September so that I could have a 9 on my thing. So I'd be like, now we're inside number 9.
I do that every year with my stickers.
Yeah.
I just wait for those extra 1 or 2 days. Like, good, I got another month now.
Yeah. What was I saying? I don't remember. Oh my goodness.
I try to do that until I get the October one. Then I'll try to keep it in October.
Oh yeah, now I remember what I was saying. My crazy husband. We were talking about something, and he bought himself some sort of English radio. It's an English handheld ham radio thing. It's so, I mean...
Why, does it think he needs, like, some translation device?
No, it's not for that. It's like...
He speaks some sort of English, right?
Jay speaks very good English. It's some sort of...
How do you say octopus?
I don't...
Tentacles.
I'm the wrong person for this, because I don't know why he needed this radio. And maybe because it reaches the English channels or something. He can spin the English dial. I don't fucking know. But I know he bought an English radio for the trip. He's bringing it, and he's very excited about it. And I was like, okay. So he was, oh, well, I'll play with my radio, blah, blah, blah. I was like, oh, terrific. And,
You can figure out how to work it on the plane, maybe.
I don't know. I'm going to sleep on the plane. That's my thing. I'm like, by the time I get over my jet lag, it was going to be time to go home. I'll acquire a new jet lag. My jet lag has jet lag. That was the other thing. So I had said, well, Saturday's the last day. You can pick whatever activity. And he goes, well, we'll still have Friday. And I said, no, because Friday is the day of the event we're going to see. And he goes, well, yeah, but that's not until like 8 o'clock. We have the whole day. We do not.
No, you can't do anything.
Thank you. You can't do anything. We have a thing at 8. I can't do anything.
Tell her to go out in the daytime and have some fun, will you?
No.
Somebody.
No. I figure
out. You got all afternoon to do whatever.
No, I don't. I have the thing at 8. There's nothing else.
Just be back at the hotel by 4.
No, there's nothing else.
You can eat and go out.
I think you should know I don't eat, Sean.
He does.
No, he does, yeah. I told him, I'm like, I'm probably going to come back like 20 pounds lighter because I'm not eating it all. And he's like, and he goes, I mean, like, we were looking around at, like, around where we're staying, and there's, like, Indian restaurants, which Jay loves, and I do not. There's, like, one pizza place, which I don't even know. There's probably, like Kelly had said, there's probably corn on it. Put the corn on the pizza. The weird...
Smoky bean going, huh?
Weird British things. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I should pack something. Some kind of snack. To get me through. Because it's going to be rough.
The Kit Kats I got you earlier this week.
Yeah. My fruity Kit Kats. Love those.
Next time I go to Walmart, I'll buy you a box of each one. Each flavored one.
Oh, if they're not over there, I could sell them. I could enjoy some, half, and then sell half. I could make a bunch of money.
Ooh. It's more souvenir fun.
Exactly. Exactly. What's that say? Beans on toast. Disgusting. Disgusting. Beans are not a breakfast food. I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. I'll say it.
Weenie.
Beanie weenie. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Well, I can't do anything else because I have something to do tomorrow. What Kit Kats? The fruity ones. The fruity.
Key lime ones.
Nah, the fruity pebble thing. The Fruit Loop ones. They taste like Fruit Loops.
What was the other one I got you?
The Fruit Loops.
I got you two.
Yeah.
Two of each.
Yes.
Wasn't one like a key lime or something?
No.
The hell was it?
I don't know. I got the fruity ones. Anyways, it's
Tip my hat to you.
I know.
I would, but I don't wear hats anymore.
I got you some. Good. I hope they're good. I was in a store. I couldn't find the key lime cookies I wanted. I was pissed. I'm going to have to order them online. Anyway, we've gone
We
pretty
gotta
long.
find that.
What?
We gotta find that cereal.
What cereal?
The
Key lime.
the Contractor and all that mixed.
Oh, the Monster Mash cereal?
Yeah, Monster Mash.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Nikki sent me a thing. I haven't seen it.
That's Kelly. They probably have it already.
They've probably had it since top of
2
August.
years ago.
Top of August. Okay, so thank you so much for joining us. We will see you next time. I forgot what I was going to say. Huh?
Scarecrow.
Oh, the Scarecrow thing? Scarecrow,
You got nothing. Fall back on that.
Scarecrow, I'll miss you most of all.
Yeah, bullshit.
I know, she's such a bitch. But Sean has something to tell you, so tell them, Sean.
Oh, goody. Have a good everything. Movie quote this time is...
Take it out of the way.
Are you gonna eat your tots? No. Can I have them? Yes. Thanks. Sweet. What's that one?
Okay.